Hey guys, Haz here at Shield K9. Going on a little adventure today with the dogs. I'm headed out to Michael Nesbitt, aka K9 Mike at Grassroots K9. He kindly invited me out to his working dog seminar that's happening this weekend. And he's doing it in partnership with Cameron Ford. Now, Cameron Ford's a name that I've heard around kind of more the police canine scene, and he is a specialist in detection work. And detection is something that I really actually don't have a lot of knowledge in, and it's something that I've been interested in bolstering my toolbox in. I don't care where you are in any stage of your training, sometimes even watching brand new people try something teaches you something. We'll try to get some snippets of the seminar, and you guys can get a feel for what it's like.
Welcome to Grassroots K9. We're here. We've got some good things planned for you. We're friggin' super happy that Haz is here, made it out, so we're gonna have a good time.
Movement creates motivation, so the dog's being motivated as I'm walking backwards. I block the item when I close my hand. When they lock up, I open my hand and move. That creates that motivation again, and then when they push into my hand, they get the food that way. Here, hand closed, they're following it, following it, following it. Higher motivated, I can spin it around, do linear movements, close, get a good lock up, mark that, and create the action. Does that make sense? I want the dog to understand odor is the most important thing. Odor leads to reward. Current systems always had us put, like you said, the food or reinforcement item or reward item in here with the odor. Well, those things already have intrinsically more valuable than the odor. So if I take that out and do delayed conditioning, which means as soon as the dog's head comes into here, it's an odor first, then the reward signal happens. That makes it a much stronger connection that odor is the pathway to the reward.
We have to start thinking about shifting my weight. So if Robin's pushing and she's bulldozing me, I'll just step offside, right? She pushes, step offside. And I'll start using her arms like steering wheels as I do this. Make sense? So we are both allowed to push at the same time. No pulling each other yet. We're only pushing. Okay, so she's trying to push me. Notice how she's already getting out of position, which makes my job way easier because
It's also lineman training and football.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, guys, grab a partner. It doesn't matter who. We're going to be switching up lots and start pushing on your partner only.
So we have some opposition, right? We're working opposition. What else though? Knowing how to operate your body and your mechanics in those moments, and it can change like that with a dog, right? So the hardest part about new decoys is not necessarily understanding the principles and everything. It's getting over the shock value of a dog is on me.
So when we do cars, typically a lot of us always want to start at the front of the car as a typical spot. What happens is when you start at the front of a car, it's a linear pattern, which means the dogs take off and don't usually start searching until down here or maybe even further down. What I do is, when possible, I start at a 45-degree angle of the car because the dog goes here and can't go further anymore, right? So it begins to start searching almost right away and then takes a direction of which way it wants to go. And all I have to do is start following the dog around the car. So instead of doing all the way around the car and around a car partially again, because we missed this first section from, let's say, here to here, or maybe further, if I start right here, the dog begins searching right away.
For your ready, B, you're gonna send them.
Second. Bam, low, start!
I have now, which makes my life a whole lot easier, a universal or novel odor training aid. So it's a chemical that only exists in a laboratory, does not exist anywhere in the environment. So it allows us to actually train dogs on an odor that they'll never encounter in real life, but it allows us to teach them the vocabulary of detection without having something to worry about later on. And by doing that, I can get a lot of things done in a dog and then go, oh, this dog's gonna be a drug dog or a bomb dog or whatever, and go right into that, and it's just like adding odors. So it makes life a lot easier. Stay tuned to the stuff I share because it will become available. Right now, there's probably about 10 or so trainers nationwide that have it. We're kind of like a pilot program to make sure it all works good.